Hey, welcome back to our coverage of the CONCACAF qualifiers here on CBS Sports Network and Paramount. Plus, we're at halftime of the game between Costa Rica and Mexico. But there is big news coming out of Nashville, where the U.S. are going to host Canada. We're going to take you straight out there to Nashville to Jenny Chu, who is on the ground for us. Jenny, what's the latest?
U.S. Soccer has tweeted that Weston McKennie has not been included in today's squad following a violation of team policy. Weston then posted on his Instagram apologizing. I'm going to read the exact post. Unfortunately, I am suspended from today's match due to a violation of team COVID protocols. I am sorry for my actions. I will be cheering hard for the boys tonight and hope to be back with the team soon. The midfield will now be Tyler Adams, Sebastian Lletget, and Kellen Acosta.
All right, good stuff. Thank you, Jenny. There's a bit to break down there, isn't there? First of all, immediate thoughts when you hear, OK, Weston McKennie suspended by the team ahead of such a big game. Mo?
It sucks. I mean, he's a big player. He's a big personality. He's a leader on this team. And to not have him in a game after coming out of that El Salvador result, it's a big loss for this team. I do think that, obviously, we don't know the extent. We don't know what actually happened. We don't know the background information. But it looks like something, he broke rules. He broke procedure that he was clearly aware of. And Greg made a decision. It's done with. The team has to move on. There's still a game to be played. And I think that over the course of the summer, we saw them show that they have depth in this squad. And now it's going to really be tested.
Do you disadvantage your own team if you're Greg Berhalter by making a decision like this ahead of a game like Canada, which you guys have called a must-win game?
Well, he's the leader of this group. And so when you have a coach that's going to establish principles and bounds and respect, then he has to do that. And everyone else within the group understands that this is a team. It's bigger than one person. And I think that's why you chose Greg Berhalter to be the leader of the group, because you have to make those hard decisions in instances like this. So I respect it, and I think everyone else will as well.
You seem like the kind of guy that would have been suspended all the time, Goot.
You talking to me or Charlie? Charlie and Mo suspended. No.
Why you got to throw me in it?
I mean, two stooges over here. No, honestly, Greg had to set a precedent, and from the sounds of it, it was a violation of something that all the players knew about. For him to come quickly and apologize on the social media like that, it's really unfortunate because, as you said, he is a leader and an engine in this team. And this is at a pivotal point that we said, you know, on the second game of qualifying, we're going to need a player like him. We're going to need an engine like him. And it's just really unfortunate that we have to miss him for such a silly mistake, not knowing what it is, but
Right, but whatever it is, it's a silly mistake, right? Because you know the rules, you know it's a big game, you know you're pivotal to the team. This is not the first time that he's done it. It's the first time potentially for the U.S., but for Juventus, he was suspended back in April for similar reasons. Broke COVID regulations, hosted a party, suspended by the team. If you're a U.S. soccer fan, how do you look at Weston McKennie in this moment? Are you mad at him?
Yeah, you are. You are, unfortunately. You're frustrated, you're upset. And again, it goes back to everything we just said, because of who he is to this team, to put the coach in a situation to where, because you're asking, or, you know, you're saying, should he have kept him in the team? Should he have actually taken the sanction? Well, yeah, because if it's any other player, you have to make a decision. You have to punish that player because they broke rules. Weston can't be exempt from that. I think I agree with Charlie in saying that it's a strong stance from Greg, but one that had to be set to set a precedent, to let the rest of the group know that no one is above the law.